Title.
Multitasking. This is a scary story, and I put quotes because it depends on the person. Like, when you hear the story, you choose whether if it's scary to you, whether you think it's bullshit, whether you think it's real or fake, whatever. Doesn't harm me. I lived it. To me, it was real.
This was real. And we're gonna drink.
We
Rain.
were
My chair
born
moved.
in Mexicali. I say it all.
White.
All white in Mexicali.
Which is in
Mexicali.
Mexico.
We lived in a small 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. And I say it was small because it was pretty small. Our rooms were small, and we had a small bathroom. We lived near the edge of a canal, and my little preschool kindergarten was across the street from my house.
I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time.
I don't remember how old I was, but I believe Leslie was born already when this happened. So I was probably around 4 years old. We're 4 years apart. Leslie was a couple of months old. She was still a baby. Her and I obviously shared a room. Her crib was like right next to my little tiny bed, and my bed was located right in front of a closet and right next to a window. And next to the window, it was like the driveway of the house. It was a small driveway, and there was like a gate.
Sorry.
That was always locked, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember all that.
So no one, I don't think any random strangers would be like opening the gates or anything, because you could hear it. And my window was, I believe it was barred from the outside. I want to say, because I don't remember that well. I would have to go back. Well, like I was saying, it's kind of awkward talking about this story because it makes it real all over again.
I'm scared now.
And it makes you feel weird. Every time people ask me about it or ask me to talk about it, kind of gets me shaky a little bit. Like I said, my bed was right across from a closet. So I remember one night going to bed like any regular kid. Leslie was in her crib right next to me, and I was getting into bed, falling asleep. I do not remember what time this happened, and all I remember was hearing like a woman's voice coming from my window. And the window was like located on my left side of the bed, like right there.
It was right by your bed?
Yeah.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Could you see outside?
Yeah, you could. But from me laying down, I could only see like the sky.
Oh.
Kind of like the sky from the house. If I stood on the bed, you could see like the driveway, the gate, and the little casita that Dad had built for us when we were little in the backyard. And I remember just hearing like these whispers, and it sounded like a lady's voice. So my childlike mind thought it was probably just a random person walking Though if you do decide to walk around that area at night,
Sketch.
it's dark. And I mean like pitch black dark. Like you can't see anything. There was no lights, no street lights, because it was just a dirt road. And the dirt road, it was like 2 dirt roads and then a canal. We didn't have a bridge for that canal back in the day. We do now. Like if we decide to take a trip to the old house, there's a bridge now.
Is there?
Yes.
Oh yeah, there is. Right in the middle.
Yeah.
I forgot about
There's
that.
now a bridge.
Guys, so I found through satellite the canal that we were talking about, and that was the bridge to the left. I'll show you guys again in a picture, but that's the corner house that we used to live in.
Not anymore. I mean, not back then.
It was kind of sketch. Like it looked like it was gonna fall.
There was stories that I would hear about that canal. Like back in the day, a lot of gangs and like initiations and stuff like that. It was really like bad, that area. So you would hear stories about people like dumping
Bodies.
dead animals or humans, like people,
Human
down that canal that were like already dead. And you would never hear from them again.
We also forgot to mention that a lot of accidents happened. A lot of people drowned in that canal, and it's an easy fall. So a lot of accidents happen there as well.
Bodies and stuff are
Real.
are real. It could just be the talk of the town, you know? People like to talk. So these lady, I'm like shaking.
Chocolate. My God. Let's not call her out. You're kind of scary though.
This lady, because I am 100% sure it was a lady.
A real lady? Or like
It was I don't think she was human. Because it's impossible for her to be outside my window and then days later she was inside my house. At first the whispering and the voice would come from the window, and that would make sense, you know, because I mean they're outside. And it could be on the road, walking home, God knows, I don't know. But then I would start to get like scared of sleeping in my room, even though Leslie was like right next to me. I don't know if I would wake up my parents with like crying or something. I don't remember that, but I do remember the night that I heard the lady's voice coming from the closet. And the closet was like right across from my bed. And the closet, there was an actual like door that would open outwards, and all that was in that closet was like kid clothes, I want to say. So, and like the hangers and stuff. But I remember not just hearing her, but I actually saw someone in there. And that really scared me, but I don't think I yelled. I don't think I was able to. I felt like there was a knot in my throat. I couldn't really say or speak or say anything. I just saw the lady and her calling out to me.
what was she
It
saying?
felt like she was actually calling my name, like what my family would call me. They didn't call me by my whole name. They would call me Dani. So I could clearly hear it. And all I remember from that is waking up in the morning under my bed. Like, I wasn't sleeping on the bed. I was hiding under my bed. Because I guess I was that scared. And at first, like, I believe I did see those things, and I do believe that I heard her. Why she was there, who she was, and like all the other details for what, I don't know. But a lot of things started happening since that night. Like me waking up covered in red ants all over. I remember that. Till this day, as an adult, I hate ants.
Did you ever see her again?
No,
Just one time?
just that one time.
Did she tell you something else?
She just called my name. Kind of like asking me to go in the closet, but I didn't. I hid under my bed. I hid under my bed.
Some spooky Narnia shit?
And I think the craziest part too was like from that moment, like even Leslie getting older, like growing older, I had my cousin that lived not too far from there. Her name is Julia. She would come over and play with me in the little house that my dad would have in the back. We would play jump rope and like tea parties. We were really close. And I remember, it's just, I don't know how to explain it. We would be playing like outside in the front, and like random, out of nowhere, a random man suddenly appeared like by the canal. And I remember stopping the jump rope because I was scared. And then I told my prima, and she turned around and she saw the man. And then we were like, I think we should go inside. Like, we should go inside. Nos deberíamos de meter para adentro. So we ran inside and we told.
Scared me.
I remember we told my mom. When my mom came back outside to see what we were talking about, the man was no longer there. And call me crazy, but there was a big black dog there where the man was standing. I'm not saying he was some kind of shapeshifter. Maybe we saw wrong. Maybe we made a mistake. I don't know. Maybe there was a dog.
Maybe he transformed.
Maybe there was a dog. But either way, a man or a big black dog, it was still freaking scary. So my mom no longer let us play outside. Like from then on, she was like, no more. So we would stay inside the gate from the house.
We had a bunch of stories.
There's a lot of things happen in that house. Mom could tell you some of her experiences because she had experiences too.
Let's call my mom.
In that house.
She's not gonna want to come out right now.
I don't know the history. All I know is the stories that I've been told from that house, which supposedly an old couple were living in that house.
Really? I don't remember that.
And I think the man passed away. The sir, el señor, he had passed away. And then there was these stories about when there was like a treasure under the house that they had like dug in there, like hid under the house.
Let's go get it.
My mom kept hearing things going on at night in the kitchen.
Did she have like dreams about like somebody going and there being like a hole in the ground or something like that?
I don't think that was a dream. I think we literally woke up one day and there was a hole
in the floor
outside.
I said in the wall.
It was like a big hole, and then it would it was like hondo, and it was dug all the way to the center
What
of the
if
house.
people were trying to like look for
I don't know.
the money that they left?
Maybe they were.
Because it was like so close to the canal, somebody could have like, I don't know, dug it in there.
It was a
before the
strange
house.
neighborhood, so it wouldn't surprise me.
It was hella scary. Literally, if our houses would have like, they were like so close to like tilting inside, huh? The canal.
Yeah.
Because it was like
And
the
it was
house.
like tilted to the sides. This story has like a part 2, but it's not my story anymore.
Was it mine?
No, it's our cousin's. That house belongs to my grandpa, to my grandfather on my father's side. He owns the lot and the house. So when we moved out, our family moved out and we moved to El Centro. My aunt, her husband, and her boy moved into the house we used to live in.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard from my aunt that my cousin, when my other cousin, another baby boy was born, as in his little brother, they would share that same room Leslie and I used to share when I was 4 and she was just a baby.
You were 4? That's
And,
traumatizing. That's scary.
And he says, my little cousin says that he wakes up like, I guess, scared and screaming and saying that there was someone calling him from the closet, from the same closet that I would see the lady from. And my aunt, she didn't know like what to do. She just knew that he was really scared. And just so you know, like no one in that family knows the story like that I saw, like what I saw and what I experienced. Nobody knew about that. So this was like the second kind of time that it happened, but with someone else. Like it was my cousin and my grandpa. Solution to the issue was to just seal the closet shut.
So guys, here my sister and her boyfriend came in, so we weren't able to continue talking. But I was saying that I should reach out to my cousin to see if he can send us like a picture of the closet. But I think that would be really scary. It was kind of scary to edit this video. That's why it took me so long, because it feels so real. But thank you guys so much for watching. I apologize to my sister for interrupting her so many times and stuff. But talking about it makes me super nervous. And it wasn't even my story, so like I try to distract myself. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, let us know. Give us a huge thumbs up.
That was terrifying.
Triplets traumatized. Bye. Did you say bye?
Bye.